Hi folks, and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. This will be episode 12 of the series, and as we last episode we got this wonderful creature, the Argentavis, and that's going to allow us to start moving stuff up to a new base location. But before we do that, what we want to do is we want to do this test on the beaver dams. So a couple of episodes ago, quite a few episodes ago now, we had two beaver dams sitting side by side here. We took just the cement and paste out of this one and left the wood, and we took everything out of the other one and destroyed it to make sure that it respawned. And you can see there's one over there, there's one over there, there's one down here, there's one round the corner. So we've got quite a few beaver dams just because we're in the area and the beavers are here. They've got quite a few spawned in. So what we need to do is we need to check whether anything has respawned in here. And of course, as soon as we touch it, the beavers will get angry. So we need to park the bird next to it. So let's have a look. Just wood. So we're just going to drop that. So as we thought before, if you just take the goodies out of it and leave stuff inside it, it won't respawn anything at all. There they go. The beavers are angry now. So what you have to do is take the stuff out and take everything out to destroy it. But usually that means you will be overweight because of the weight of all the wood. So you have to quickly drop the wood and then fly away. Right. So here's another one. Are they going to keep following us? It looks like they are. So it looks like we're going to have to take out the beavers. Are they coming round? Yeah, here they come. Which is really easy with the Argentavis because we can pick them up and just mate boosted, so they're getting damage reduction. There's another one in the water there. Come on. Go. One down. Pick you up. We can do full damage now. There could be a few more going about because there's so many beaver dams. Let's see what happens when we access this one. So we'll take that, and we'll just drop all that. Jump on the Argentavis. Nothing coming. There's got to be more than just two beavers. Right, let's see if we can get this one. We'll be in the water here. So again, we'll take the cement and paste, the flowers and the mushrooms, drop the wood and get out. Still nothing coming. Another one here that we saw the other episode. Again, some haul of goodies here. And we've got, I think there's two more over here. You can see there's one just over there and one here. So take, drop. Oh, sorry Billo, didn't mean to hit you. We'll finish you off. Oh, ooh, you're a tough one. 96. Okay. Again, take, and then drop all the wood. Okay. I don't know if that's them all, but they've got a whole pile of cemented paste now. So that's all we'll need. But what we're going to do, I'm going to actually leave it here at the moment, and we're going to head up and we're going to get the basic building built up at the new base location, and then we'll come back down and pick up all our goodies. So, no, mushrooms, cemented paste goes in the storage chest. Flowers and mushrooms are perishable, so they both go in there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our dinos with us, and as we spoke about in the previous episode, we're going to use cryopods to do that. So we'll grab, what have you got in your inventory? Nothing, cool. All it'll go in is the creature and its saddle, so anything it's got in its inventory will just get dropped on the ground. So that's one. You've got a bunch of, so that's from the season, the summer season when we killed dodos. Let's grab some of that fish meat to take with us. We'll actually should be able to get fish meat up there. Right, another cryo ball. Because where we're going to build a base is right on the side of a river, too, with the 2 empty ones. So I did off camera go and grab some more polymer, organic polymer from the Hesperornis duck creatures, and then went and made I think 4 more Pokeballs, so I can take 6 creatures up with me. There we go. And I've got 2 more. What will I take? I guess we can take you 2. And then once we've got them up there, we can use the same balls to go and get some the other creatures we've got down here. There we go. Alright, so what did you drop? Just berries. You dropped, oh, I picked up the poop. I don't want that. Drop that. You drop berries. Berries. Stone and berries, so that must have been the Doedicurus. Okay. And the leather, okay. So, full disclosure, I've also enabled a mod. I've enabled the superstructures mod, because when you're doing big builds, the niceties that you get with the superstructure mod just makes life a lot easier. And one of the other things it does is it allows you to pool things into chests. So if I select that and go this button here, I can get a whole list of materials, and if I go to stone, you can see I've got 6 stone in the smithy, and there's 1,147 stone in that item cache, that bag that's lying outside. So I can click that, or click all, and then go pool, and it'll pull it all into the storage container. So it just means that we don't have to go running back and forth with a little load at a time. Makes life a bit easier. Okay, right, so we've now got all our dinos. We're going to get on Argentavis and we're going to start heading north. And I will bring you back once I get to the new location. Okay, see you when I get there. Okay, so I didn't get very far up the river heading north, and I saw this T-Rex and just went to check it, and it is a female 116, so that's just one level off of max 120. So I've made a note of where it is, and sometime very soon we'll come back and we'll tame that T-Rex. Start adding it. We aren't able to make this saddle for it yet. We're quite a few levels away from that, but when you see a mega high level T-Rex, you have to take advantage of that. So we'll have to get some trank darts and a trap made up, and we'll come back and tame it. But that's for another episode. Okay, see you soon. Okay, so welcome back. We're almost there. I just want to show you where we are. Hopefully you recognize this area if you've watched any of the previous episodes. We're right on the edge of the redwood forest, and we're at the location where there's more beaver dams. I'll show you on the map. Just at the join of the three rivers there. And we're going to go this way and follow this river just slightly. And I will show you why. As we come down here, so obviously we've got cement and paste available from those beaver dams. We've got access to water. And we just come through this valley. Which we can very easily wall off with a dino gate. This area right here, this beach area, is nice and flat, but we've also got this raised level here. That what my plan is, we'll build like a little bridge that'll come into the second level of the building, and then this area is raised up again, and we should be able to build. Oh, there's another T-Rex. What level are you? 40, so nowhere near as good as the other one. But we'll build a bridge here up to the second level. And if we go up to the top of here, metal, 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 lots and lots and lots of metal. So we can carry our Anki in our Argentavis up to the top of here, clear all this metal out, and then carry them back down again to the base and smelt it all up. So this is the plan. So the first thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to clean out these dinos. So let's just grab a little bit. I've got raptors and a T-Rex down there, so let's just get a bit of stamina up. The Argentavis will be able to take care of them, no problem at all. Well, the T-Rex is taking care of at least one of the raptors. That's a dillo it's eating now. Okay. Right, so we'll take care of you. That's tail. It's getting bloody and it's dead. Oh, hello. More raptors. Did I get the tech one? Pull them over here. Come on then. Got ya. Ah, that one's dead. Right, anything else nasty around? Another dillo. Okay, that looks pretty good. Did I get the tech one? I did. Tech stuff. Right, let's drop the junk that we don't want. We'll keep the electronics, we'll keep the oil, we'll keep all that. T-Rex trophy. And what will we put this into? Melee damage. Right, so I guess the first thing we want to get out is the baryonyx, because that will then give us some protection. So the baryonyx, and I want the Doedicurus. But when I showed you the way the cryopods work in this mode, we've got that 300 seconds countdown now. So we can't throw another dino down for 300 seconds or it'll get res sickness or cryo sickness and it'll go unconscious. So we're going to leave you there. And just got to caught something out the corner of my eye over here. So let's go and see if there's any. Oh, it's another baryonyx. What level are you? 20. You have to go. We're doing with another high level one to breed them with. Argentavis got another level. Oh, and another T-Rex. It's a weird colour one, 64. Let's get you before you come wandering in when we're doing something. What a horrendous colour. Orange back and pink sides with a white belly. up on the Argentavis now, so it's doing up. Maybe it started off at 94 damage. There we go, it's down. Oh, and another one. Beaver dam. Level 8. How's our standby? Plenty. You do get some good T-Rexes spawning along here, and from that mountain there they'll wander down as well. I should put the levels in before we started this. Okay. We've got 2 levels now, so let's put them both in melee damage, so 600% melee damage now. Starting to get a bit heavy because we're gathering so much meat and hide from these creatures. Our countdown timer has got 15 seconds left. Okay, so 7. Throw that down. Right, so what I need to do is I need to start gathering some wood and some stone. Ah, there's another raptor. But what I'll do is I'll store it in a chest. So I built a chest ready to start crafting. So let's just stick that over here temporarily. Where did the raptor go? Ah, Dodicus will be able to take on a raptor. Oh, he's got levels. Put them all into weight. And I'll need the casteroids next for wood. But let's just gather some stone. And I'll see you once I've got a whole bunch of materials crafted. Okay, welcome back. So I've done some crafting, and one of the things I've crafted is this, which is one of the other excellent features of the Superstructure mod, which is called this SS crafting station, or the Superstructures crafting station. Because one of the things, even though I can pull items into my inventory, so if I look at stone and want to craft a foundation and want to craft 10 foundations, if I hit pull to pull that in, it says you've only pulled 4, and that's because the weight of the items, that's all I can hold in my inventory. I can only hold enough to craft 4, and then I can craft all of them. And then once they're crafted, I can pull another 4, and craft them, and then pull another 4. So that's quite a laborious process, whereas if you craft one of these stations, which is 5 metal ingots, let me just check, 20 hide, 5 metal ingots, 50 stone and 30 wood, you can then use this item, and we can look in the inventory here, so stone, and there is like wedges, and I can say get 20 of them. Pull the items in, and then go all, and it'll just craft away, and you can go about your business doing what you need to do, and that'll craft. Looks like we'll only actually have enough material to make 11 there. We're out of stone. Okay. But that's the basic principle. It can pull in, and you can sit leaving that there crafting a bunch of items without you having to sit there crafting them a couple at a time. But what we're going to do now is we need to do the layout of the floor plan. I've chucked out, got left parasaurs, all that's left I think. Actually it might be better to leave that in the cryo ball, just in case something nasty comes along. So we need to lay out the floor, but obviously there's a little bit of a slope. It's not completely flat. It kind of flattens off for a bit and then goes off again. So we need to try and get, we've got down there, we've got a dillo and a diplo, so that's okay. So kind of from the water here, I want to make a straight line through that baryonyx, so let's get him out of the way. So somewhere in the middle, which is about here, and then kind of up towards that tree. So what I just want to do is put a line of foundations down first to make sure it just doesn't totally mess that up. Make sure it doesn't disappear into the ground. And mess that up as well. Snapping very nicely. Oh, something's fighting something. Dillos, okay. So it's almost into the ground, so that's it into the ground there. So that doesn't look like it's enough. So I'm going to need to go a little bit higher. And then one of the other cool things you can make, if we go to the S Plus settings. Oh, has it changed? Transfer tool. Ah, maybe it's not there anymore. Demo gun? Ah, that's a shame. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, it's built in now, you don't have to craft it anymore. So if I hit N, I've got this menu of all these different guns that you can make. And what we want is a demo gun. So by default, it should be on pickup mode, and then if you right click, it turns it red and it goes to demolish mode. So pickup mode, there we go. And we can go pick up. And it's just an awful lot quicker than having to go through the menu one at a time to pick them all up. Right, so let's start a little bit higher up and see how we get on this time. Oh, that nearly takes us all the way. Right, that should be big enough for a base. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we've got a bit more. We can go out this way as well. Okay, so, but what we're actually going to do, we're not going to make a square base. Now we've got the height sorted out. What we're actually going to do is we're going to make a circular base, or as circular as we can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's pick up that one, and then get our gun out, and pick those ones up too, and then put the gun away again. And I didn't pick any. We're going to use the triangle wedge pieces and the square pieces and make as close to a circle as we can. Hello, what level are you? 8. Absolute rubbish. Okay, so the way that you start a circle, well, we're just going to put this one down just so we can get the height to snap, so we've got the right snapping point. Right, and then we'll pick up these other ones. Is if we take a circle, and by doing, well, I suppose it's a hexagon because we're doing 6 triangle pieces like that, and then everywhere there's a triangle, you put a square on it. So square, 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 and then you fill those gaps with, let's see, get the lines to come in the way. Nope. We can worry about lining them up better in a bit. There we go. Right, and then everywhere there's a square, you put a triangle. Oh, I've done that wrong. Pick you up. Picked up the wrong bit. There's a square, put a triangle. Right, and then that is a triangle. So we put a square, a square, a square, a square. There's a little monkey. A square, a square. And then you fill the holes. Keep with triangles. I keep using the center mouse wheel to rotate because that's how you do it in Conan, but it's Q in Ark. Oh, hello. Where did that go? Or did it run away? It ran away. Out of interest, what level are you? 56. Sorry, scared it away. Right, put that away and get more triangles. There we go. So now we've got 2 there, 1 there. So you just keep doing this and you're expanding it. So at the moment we've got 1 square, 2 triangles, 1 square, 2. So each side is like 1 and 2. And then the next row it should be 2 and 2. So we're going to need more building pieces. Also going to need to take a drink. And have some food. No, they're in here. You have to put this on a foundation, that's why it's sitting like that. Right, up. Right, same again. Wherever there was a triangle, you put a square. Square, 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 square. And then wherever there was a square, you put a triangle. Like so, and then you fill in the gaps. Hopefully we're going to have enough. Oh, hello. Okay, and now each side is 2 sides on this one, and you could just keep going. Alright, but what I want to do is I want to have a floor, a 1 high floor under here that I can have my pipes and my wiring and all such that stuff that's rather unsightly. We'll have that in this level, and then we'll have 1 wall high, and then we'll have over the top of it we'll have the floor, which will be our ground floor with steps going up. Where's the front? Front is going to be like here, so there's going to be two wide going out that way. Okay, so first of all I need to go and craft a whole bunch of walls, but before I do that I need to go and craft or gather some more stone because we're out of stone. So I will drop that back in there and I'll go and gather more materials and I'll bring you back when that's done. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, welcome back. Right, so I have crafted a ring of walls that goes all the way around there. You can just about see it. And then I've crafted some ceilings, which I'll put like that. And hopefully I can then get the stairs to come down so I can walk up them. Right, so this will be our like entrance way. So I'll come up here. So what I need to do now is cover this whole area with ceilings to make a one high service space, we'll call it, underneath, and we'll keep all our, like I said before, our pipes and our electrical cables and whatnot that we'll need out of sight under there. And the way we do that is simply we match whatever pattern is below us in a foundation with a ceiling. So we've got 2 squares there. So if we get not a crossbow, but if we get our square ceilings out, 6, and we'll put them there, and then we have 3 triangles. So we have, let's try and get them to line up. There we go. I'm not going to worry about the pattern. And then we'll have 2 squares. Keep pushing the wrong buttons. There we go, 7. Triangle, triangle, 6, square, square, 7, triangle, triangle, triangle. Then we should be squares again. Square, square, triangle, triangle, square, square, square. No, they're triangles. I don't know my basic geometry. Square, square, triangle, triangle, triangle. There we go. There's the first lip. And then we just repeat that process to fill in the hole. There's no such thing as stability in Ark like there is in Conan. So as long as you're above a foundation, you can span as far as you like. So you could have a whole massive base of foundation, then you can go all the way up in the air and all the way out. As long as it's above, it's got foundation support beneath it, you're sorted. So let me finish this off, and then I'll bring you back and we'll actually make the first floor properly. Okay, that's the floor complete. So as you can see, it goes all the way around apart from this one square here that instead of putting in a square ceiling piece, I've put in a stone hatchway with a hatch that will allow us to get down. We'll stick a ladder on there so we can get down in there and more importantly get back up again. So the next thing we need to do is actually make the ground floor proper. So we're going to start off with a door. And we're going to use double doors, and we're going to use multiple double doors. So if I put that on 6, so you've got a little arrow there, it shows you which way is out. And we'll put that one there. We've got 2 snap points. Let me pick that back up again. So you've got a snap point that's on top of the ceiling, and you've got a snap point that's on top of the wall beneath it. So as long as we get them both the same, it doesn't actually matter which. So you can see that one there. There's one that's slightly lower. So there you go. So that's snapping to the ceiling. And that's snapping to the that's snapping to the ceiling, and the lower one snapping to just to the wall underneath it. So there we go. And then we can put another one on top of those. Make it 2 high, and then we'll put doors on it. And S+ doors open automatically and shut automatically as you go through them. And you can set timers on that, or you can set them to manual if you want. There we go. Alright, so the other thing I don't like about standard building pieces is the window pieces. And I've got some window pieces here. So if I put the window down here, for example, you can see it's just a little bit weird. You can't quite see out properly, and it's a bit. Put another one on top. You can kind of see out, but it's like a little bit too low to see out completely, and you kind of have to duck down, and then it's too low. So I'm just not a huge fan of them. So if we pick these up, a little trick is if you use a stone railing, like again they've got two snap points, lower one on the wall, higher one on the ceiling. What you can do is you can come up to these and you can change it to a half wall, like that. And then what I will do is eventually we'll have a glass wall panel. So that's half a height, half a wall high. We'll have a glass wall panel that's one height, and then we'll have another half wall at the top to give us a total of two, but with a nice big glass window in the middle of it. Unfortunately, we don't have anywhere near the amount of crystal and metal and cementing paste here ready to make all them right now. So as a temporary measure, I'll just fill them with wooden walls. And then if I put the railing on top and switch them to half walls, no, you can kind of see what I mean, except that whole wooden bit in the middle will be glass eventually, once we get it sorted out. But we'll just do it wood just now, and then later on we'll upgrade it to glass. Okay, so I'm now just going to go around and placing all these to build ground floor. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so the first floor is almost done, or the ground floor even is almost done. What I did want to show you was you can manually come up to these and turn them into half walls, but another S plus or superstructures item is the model selector, and if you use that one you can just shoot to change the models, and if items have got more than one model, you set the model that you want the item to be, and you right click it to save that model in the gun, and then you can shoot it to change them all. I'm careful, I'm going through the gaps. There we go. There. Right, I think that's them all. So yeah, we've got a ground floor. It's maybe actually bigger than I actually need it to be, but that's the idea. We've got a basement level here that's one wall high, and that will allow us to put all our utilities like the water pipes and the electricity generators and cables. And then we've got a two wall high, but it's done as half wall, one wall, half wall. And as I said, that'll get replaced before too long with glass. And then this floor will become our second floor. And we'll build another wall on here. And hopefully it should line up. Here. Well, it's maybe a bit far away actually. But from here we could make a little bridge over to here. And this might be like our landing area. And have our birds here. And my plan will be to use dino gates to block this off, and then across here, because you can sometimes get things falling down here, so we might have dino gates going across here, across there, because as you saw there was quite a few T-Rexes was just in there, so we don't want them wandering through our base. And then we'll build a wall over this side, just to keep anything safe, anything coming down off of the mountain, etc. But there we go, that's the start of the new base. So off camera I'll start filling it out. I might put a second floor in and I'll have to work out how we're going to do the steps to get from the ground floor up into the next floor, so we'll have to work that out yet. And we'll start putting our furnaces and smithies and all the other good stuff that we need, and then we can start upgrading them to fabricators and industrial grills and all that kind of malarkey, but that'll come in the future. So there we go. I hope you liked that episode. If you did, please give us a like, hit subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in the next episode. Bye now.